thus, as we move ahead, the choice of Gorbachev, 54 years old, comes as a real shock to a number of people when that happens. This is intriguing and takes a little time to put together. That is Gorbachev now, wearing the fur hat, right? And Reagan dressed as the knight, the U.S. bargaining chip, the Soviet bargaining chip, chip, chip. Can you see him? An approach, a slant, a perspective in this.
Take a shot at the primitive nature of the Russian economy, like how we're so rapidly industrializing and they can't seem to keep up.
I think that the way in which Gorbachev is dressed is a very intriguing statement here. You're right. I mean, Reagan isn't dressed in contemporary clothing, but at least he's an armored knight, whereas Gorbachev is more like the barbarian from the forest. I think there is something to that, and I think it may say something about the cartoonist and his point of view on this.
But yeah, Star Wars, that space shield thing isn't such a great idea because Gorbachev actually is getting an advantage. He's chipping away at Reagan's prime strategy.
This, and I need to give you some more information, Bryce, that will help put this in perspective. This cartoon appears before the summit. The reason I think it makes a difference is just this. It turns out, Chuck Assay has mentioned that what he was trying to get across here was that he supported SDI. He was afraid that when Reagan went into the summit, if he wasn't careful, Gorbachev was just going to chip away at SDI. Right? So so it's not fair that I didn't mention all of that.
I'm looking at it in hindsight because a lot of people did criticize it for.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And that also is one of those key issues where you find historians divided. Those who are in favor of Reagan say that his emphasis, and even Herring admits that Reagan, in supporting this SDI, and maybe this connects with something that Bryce was mentioning earlier about popular apprehensions of Reagan, the will to believe something good and positive about this man. That there are people, the general public, more often than not rally behind the concept of SDI, even though it came under attack from scientists and others who said this is a pipe dream. We're nowhere near creating anything like this. And Gaddis would argue, so now I'm looking at the other side. Gaddis argues in this book that it does, in fact, send a chill down the spine of the Soviets. And in fact, part of the chill is that when Reagan goes to the summit, he doesn't back down on SDI. He is more willing to end the summit, and he walks out rather angrily in that particular engagement, rather than give in on SDI. Because he says, who can be against a system that will end nuclear war? Well, I should give you some more information, because Reagan also says, if you agree to this, we will share SDI technology with you, the Soviets. Gorbachev chooses not to believe that, so Reagan walks out. But again, interesting portrayals as we start to get at this, and even perspectives in terms of whether we think in the moment or whether we're looking back at it through other things that we know and other perspectives that we've developed. And all. Now, here's a portrayal from 1985. Again, lots of words. You've got to read both sides for it to make any sense.